my little journey through the nursing program. So in my last video I stated that I got accepted into the nursing program December 18th. I knew that was the day they're supposed to have been making like the phone call saying that if you got accepted or not. I told my mom, I was like, Mama, today the day, I'm not moving or going nowhere until I get this phone call, because I prayed on it. I've been praying on this for years, so I know I'm getting this phone call. So I was just on the couch and I saw a Florida number call, and I was like, hello? And they was like, congratulations, is this Asia? And I was like, yeah. They was like, well, you have been accepted into the nursing program. Congratulations. Would you still like to basically, I can't remember her exact words verbatim, but she was basically asking me, am I still interested in being in the nursing program? I'm like, yes, like what you mean? So we had orientation, we had to try on and get fitted for scrubs, the little shoes that we're supposed to wear with the scrubs, the lab coats, and stuff like that. So we got our stethoscope the first day of orientation. So on the stethoscope, both sides matter. Like this side, which is called the bell side, and this side, which is called the diaphragm side. The diaphragm side is the bigger side, and like it's to listen for high pitched sounds. The bell side is for lower pitched sounds, and it's to hear like murmurs, like abnormal sounds, basically. God, y'all, I don't even know where to start. We've been learning so much, like, and you get tested on it. Like, our very first check off was how to perform a bed bath.
Making sure you use different parts of the rag with each stroke.
And don't say rag.
Or washcloth.
So I passed that the first time. I knew I was gonna have trouble when it came to this check off. I knew I was gonna have trouble. Assess a person's blood pressure. So we had to use the stethoscope, of course, and we had to use the sphygmomanometer. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to pronounce it right. I know y'all probably seen this before, but I'm just, you know. So they come in different sizes. This is an adult cup, and it'll say it right here, adult. But the way you measure is you get this part, you come right here, and make sure it is 2/3 of the arm. And I can't really do it on myself, but you have to make sure it is in range. Y'all can probably kind of see it. So yeah, basically it's gonna look like this. You gotta have this in, put this on the person's arm, and you have to, first you have to use your 2 fingers. You can't use your thumb because you have like a pulse in your thumb right here. I was like, oh, I found it. So once you feel it, right here it has right arm and left arm. So this is my left arm, so I will make sure the arrow is pointing where I found the pulse, like this, and you put it on. I'm not gonna put it on, but anyways, you put it on the person. You pump it up until you don't feel the pulse anymore. And once you don't feel it, you see where this thing stops at, and then you release the air. Oh yeah, and you add 30 to where you last felt the pulse at, like where the pulse went out at, you add 30. 130, I will add 30. So I will pump it up until 160. And then I will slowly release. That's when I use the diaphragm side on the pulse, and I have to listen as I'm releasing. When I first hear it, that's when I note the top number, which is the systolic number. And then once it's like, when the last sound is gone, that's where I noted that I heard the dystolic number. That's how that works. But anyways, y'all, I was so nervous. Like, I was like, I can't hear it. So I did not do good on my first check off. I came home and I talked with my mama, and she was like, girl, me clean your ears out good or something. You gotta pass this check off. And she was just like, just remember what's for you is for you. If it's meant for you to pass the check off, you'll pass it. So I was like, okay. So I prayed on it. Let me tell you how God worked. I took some deep breaths. My teacher was like, take your time. I took some deep breaths. And so the way that she was able to make sure I was listening right, on the stethoscopes they have like 2 heads. So it was like this one, and they had like, she can hear exactly what I'm hearing. So I releasing it, and I was trying to listen, and I heard it, and I was like, okay. So I memorized that number. I was like, hers was 120 over 80. She was like, we heard the same thing. Like, she said, I was just saying to myself, 120 over 8. It really was not 120 over 8. I'm just coming, I can't think of the number it really was. But basically, she just said that she heard the exact same. We went from failing to saying exactly what the teacher heard. So that was God. God really been with me, like, throughout my whole college experience. Y'all wouldn't believe, like, the stuff I go through emotionally, like in my personal life, and how I balance it with school life, ROTC life. Like, I really go through so much, y'all. I didn't encounter heartbreak since I've been in college. Encountered, like, depression. I've been stressed. I cry sometimes. Sometimes I can't sleep. Sometimes I just pray. Sometimes I just listen to music. I've been going through so much, y'all. Like, I can't thank nobody but one person. On Tuesdays, we have something called homeostasis lab, and that's like where this doesn't really require checkoffs. This is just something that we have to learn. So far I've been learning how to assess the abdomen, the respiratory system, the cardiovascular system, the head and neck assessment. I've learned hair, skin, and nails. I've learned, but yeah, we have to wear gowns. Y'all know how gowns go. It go on like this. So basically, with my patient, I have to make sure if I'm having to assess something that requires them to take off their clothes or something, I will make sure I put them on a gown. Say I need to check their chest. So the way that you do it is, you don't make them take off the whole gown. You just take off this part and make sure the rest is covered so they can feel secure and have privacy. Gloves. So gloves is very important as well. You have something that is called sterile gloves, and it requires so much to put on. The way I'm putting these on, that is not how you put on a set of sterile gloves. Like, we had to check off on how to, man, it's so much we have to learn in nursing, y'all. I promise it's so much. So we also had to learn how to do something called wound care. Some kids are not careful, so they're outside playing and say they get a cut in their leg. So we had to learn how to properly dress.
And then now we need to, oh, this, yeah.
So some of the materials were, so this is a gauze. And if I had to pack a wound, I would put some solution inside of here. It's not too drenched, but drenched. And then I will make sure the gauze don't touch the skin, just the wound. So I get it and I pack it in the wound. It'll go in a little bit better than that. This is how you will pack it in. You'll put your 4x4s on top. Then I will get some tape. Oh, I'm tripping. So after that, I will get a ABD pad. And this is basically like the last covering of the dressing of the wound. And after you put your 4x4s, you will get this pad if needed. Then you will put it on top. And then you will put your tape. Then I'll write my name, the day, and the time I did it. I passed that the first try, so thank God for that. Just want to show y'all, you know, because this, I know there's a couple of people who's interested in being nurses, so I just want to show y'all how Florida A&M's program or School of Nursing operates. This right here is actually some books for the nursing program, like, is full of books. I have to eventually read. I just got it. So yeah, now there's some books up here. Like, I'll show y'all. Look at this. This is crazy. And I'm sticking to the book. Alright. So yeah, this full of books. It's called Nurses Drug Handbook. You see how thick this is? The way I study and prepare for all of this tests and stuff. Flashcards. Y'all imagine when these flashcards turn into money though. Because this is how this gonna happen. Going from flashing flashcards to flashing $100 bills. So on tomorrow, which is Friday, March 15th, we have a check off on how to administer medicine. And so like we have they gave us some stuff to practice with, and I'll show y'all. Y'all pray that I do good tomorrow. I think I should do pretty fine, but okay, so you know there's different types of medicines. You have liquid, you have solids, you have just different types of medicine, and they have to get into the person's body. You can either put in their mouth, in their rectum area, through a tube, like in their stomach, down their throat, through the skin, through the muscle. It's just different ways. So this specifically, what I'm about to show y'all, is how to get medicine in the person in an intramuscular way, an intradermal way, or subcutaneous. And I know I'm using words that y'all are not familiar with. I just learned the words myself, so I'm having to use the words so that I can become familiarized with them myself. So I just feel like this is a good opportunity. So the flu shot goes in the arm. So this is called the deltoid. This area is called the deltoid. For the deltoid area, you have to use a needle that looks like this. Is the needle. Well, this is the syringe, and this is the needle. Can y'all see? Yeah. This is one for TB or insulin. So it looks like this. They gave us some vials. So these are needles. Have a band-aid. Alcohol. You have to alcohol the area before you get the shot. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up my video. I'll be doing a lot more videos like this as I matriculate through the program. I'm still learning, so I don't want to be on here, you know, trying to show y'all things and I'm over here pronouncing stuff wrong. So that's why I think I'm going to wait till I become a lot more familiar with what I'm doing. Because like I said, I'm a first semester student and we just started in January. It's only March. So I just want to ask that y'all pray for me, because this is not easy. But I do encourage those who are interested in being a nurse and have like some either years to go, months to go. I just want to say, keep your head up, keep up the good work. If I can do it, if I made it this far, then I want to encourage y'all. Y'all can do it as well. I don't know much, but any advice that I can give, I'm free to give it. I would like to thank y'all for watching. Out.